26. I'm Marlaina Scarbrough, and today we're in Cadillac at United Way, speaking with the Executive Director, Pat Goggin. Pat, can you start off by telling us what United Way is and some of the things that they do?
Be happy to. United Way is really a community-wide organization. It's a fundraising organization, and it works with many, many different human service agencies, charities in the community. And it really is about going into the workplace, doing workplace campaigns to raise money. So it really makes it very easy for the donor. It makes it easy for the agency because they don't have to do very much to get the money. And the donor can go in to the workplace and through payroll deduction, they can do a very little bit of money. They can do $1 a week, the cost of a can of pop. $2 a week, the cost of an iTunes download. Am I close? How about $3 a week, the cost of a coffee? They can make that kind of small sacrifice. And just imagine if they did that for a year, what that would add up to. So really, it's about convenience. It's about helping the community because these monies stay right here in town.
So anybody in the community, whether it be an agency, whether it be even a single person, they can donate from $1 to however much they want to donate, and it goes right back into the community for the community so that community members can enjoy it.
Yes, yes. And in fact, one of the things that's very unusual about our United Way is that we allow people to designate where their donation goes. That means they have the control. If they wish, we would really hope that they wouldn't do that. We'd hope that they would let it stay in the community fund. And that way we have a group of community volunteers, a citizens review panel, that looks at the requests from the different agencies, and then they decide who's going to be funded. But the other side of that is if there's a donor that says, I came from Topeka, Kansas. I have a passion for scouting because scouting saved my life when I was a child. And I can only afford to write them a check for $10 a year. But through payroll deduction, if they did $1 a week, we're looking at $50 a year.
Right.
And they can even split it up. They could say, I want some of it to go to the community fund and some to go to this organization. And that's the only way money can go outside of our area, is if the donor directs it outside. Other than that, it stays in town. It stays in Wexford or Missaukee County.
Yeah, and I really like that aspect of the Wexford-Missaukee County United Way, because if there's a donor who's not really sure if they want to direct their money or not, but if they do, maybe they like the Humane Societies or they like the Red Cross or whatever they like, they're able to let their money go wherever they want. Or, like you said, they can just let it stay in the community pot and just let it be dispersed amongst the community so it stays within the community.
Yes, yes. I do need to pull you back a little bit because you mentioned the Humane Society. Now, that's not a human service. It sounds like it could be, but it's not. But if that person wanted to direct their donation to Paws with a Cause, now that's to train animals, but it's to train animals for a human service. So that works out very well. We can do that. So we can usually find a way. My premise is the answer is yes. What's your question? We'll help you get the money where you want it to go, to do what you want it to do. We're here to help the agencies, and we're here to help the donor, and particularly the small donors, because we run about 40 different campaigns across the community in Wexford-Missaukee County, mostly Wexford County. We have about 2,000 donors. And we helped about 10,000 people last year. 10,000 people. Those are individual souls. We're not talking about somebody coming to the food pantry twice. We're talking, if they went in twice, it's still one person. And there are about just over 30 different organizations that received funding. More than half of those were from direct designations, if you can imagine. It's really pretty powerful. It's really very powerful.
Yeah, and thank you for clarifying about the Humane Society, because I think that is a common misconception with donations and service organizations and things like that. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here and telling us about United Way and how people can help. Do you have anything else to add, like maybe where people can find you and how they can donate?
Well, it's not too late to donate. They can find us on Facebook. They can find us in the phone book. They can find us online at helpothersnow.org. How simple is that?
That's really nice. Thank you so much, Pat.
Thank you very much, Marlaina.
In Cadillac at United Way with My News 26, I'm Marlaina Scarbrough.